10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to ban. Phoenix's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Fnatic's turn to pick.
Welcome back, everybody. Game number 2 now between Fnatic and MVP Phoenix, with Fnatic one game up. MVP Phoenix, they showed that Shanghai Major wasn't a fluke when they went into Dota Pit and managed a 3-0 Evil Geniuses, but they're off to a rocky start here in the winner bracket finals against their rivals from Southeast Asia. Fnatic, with a different draft, can shake things up for them. I've got March joining me as the co-caster for both this series as well as the next series, which will be the losers bracket final, featuring the loser of this series versus TNC.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Dark Seer.
March, have you had an opportunity to watch much of TNC?
Phoenix's turn to
Yeah,
ban.
actually, I know a lot about TNC as well. They were my biggest scrim partner when I used to play with MVP Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
In Southeast Asia, at least. Yeah, they're a really aggressive team.
I like it.
Remaining.
I mean, their game yesterday, their series yesterday was
5
not
seconds
very
remaining.
clean. I will give it that. It was like a strategy win, and then a strategy loss, and
Reserve
then
time.
they managed to. I don't know. The game 3 was just a very weird game that was super
think-
back and forth.
Yeah,
But-
I think I was watching the game. There was a Draw Ranger game, right?
Yeah, I think it was a Draw Ranger game, and they went for Roshan,
Fnatic's
and then
turn
they
to
lost
ban.
the Roshan fight because Blitz and I were talking about like the lanes just the draft just wasn't in their favor, and then they tried to go for level 1 Roshan. It was like, oh, okay, this is how they'll deal with it, and then they lost that Roshan fight, and then still somehow managed to
10
win the laning
seconds
phase. It was
remaining.
super weird, and then the game went back and forth from there. But
Kev, I can tell you a lot of
5
fun facts
seconds
about
remaining.
the teams between like teams in the Southeast Asia. And also for a
Reserve
lot of
time.
viewers from the West. First of all, I don't think MVP Phoenix ever won against Fnatic on online tournaments. All the games they won against Fnatic was like Bush's team
Phoenix's
was
turn
like
to
back
ban.
in like Team Titan and like Team Orange and stuff like that. MVP Phoenix never won against Fnatic on online tournaments. They only won against Fnatic in the TI or like the offline tournaments.
is there
10
something
seconds
special
remaining.
about offline for you guys? For both when you were on
5
on
seconds
MVP
remaining.
and perhaps some of your former teammates?
And first of all, like playing
Reserve
Fnatic
time.
from 200 pings and stuff like that, playing from Korea, it makes it really hard. But I don't know, like I think it has a lot to do with like Yo. He doesn't really take those games seriously. I don't know. And,
I mean, that was definitely not a very good performance by him last game.
yeah, like so I
That's
used to
for sure.
blame him a lot about like how bad he plays a lot of times, but it's like when you just see him playing against EG and doing so well and doing so well in the Shanghai Major League, it's like what can I say? It's just like that's who he just is, and but like I think I'd rather have a teammate who actually really well at the tournaments that matters, consistent. I don't know. And TNC and MVP Phoenix is like really like they respect each other a lot.
10 seconds remaining.
Even when I used to play on the MVP Phoenix, we scrimmed TNC a lot, and then
5
like
seconds
if
remaining.
you look at MVP Phoenix, they're a really aggressive team, right? And then
Reserve
the
time.
TNC is a very aggressive team as well. So like we kept on losing to TNC when we like played aggressive. When we played like split push and like all the other ways around, we could win the games. But like I didn't want to win the scrims just by split pushing and stuff like that. I wanted to win the games when I was drafting for the team. I wanted to win the games really aggressive. So like we were picking like Spirit Breaker, like all these aggressive heroes, and like in 10 minutes we would have like 20 kills against each other, like. And I think that's like one of the reasons why like MVP Phoenix could become a strong aggressive team in the early games. It's just like how aggressive the TNC and all these other Mineski and teams there are in the Southeast
10
Asia. So
seconds remaining.
I know how you guys kind of honed your because I would say the biggest strength of
Turn
MVP
to pick.
has continuously been your team fight capability. Would you say that's kind of how you honed?
yeah, I
Those-
think
that strength?
that's like TNC is why like Phoenix could learn how to be aggressive. Even since like TI4 and ever since TNC existed.
Fun.
Yeah,
That's good because I
also-
really
yeah.
like
10
TNC. I
seconds
hope that they do well, and I
5
just expected a
seconds
bit
remaining.
more of them out of that last series, but we'll see. They still came out on top. We'll see what they can do in the
Reserve
losers
time.
bracket final against one of these two teams, which is going to be determined here in this game number 2 and maybe game number 3, where we have a draft of Spectre, Vengeful Spirit, Lion against a Earth Spirit, Darkseer, and Fnatic did ban away that troublesome Oracle. So this combination is going to be a whole lot more deadly
Witch
for
doctor.
the Spectre than it was for
Phoenix's
MVP
turn
Phoenix.
to pick.
Well, MVP Phoenix is playing with like their best hero so far. QO Spectre is one of his strongest hero that he feels in this current meta, and so is Vengeful Spirit and the Lion for the MVP Phoenix right now. Usually they have Invoker mid when they have Spectre, but I'll see like what they want to give MP for mid.
10
They still have their
seconds
OD,
remaining.
I guess. And
5
probably
seconds
Beastmaster for Orb is good as well here. I think they can use like Batrider and Zeus just like how Fnatic did last game. It was a bat.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Slug.
It feels like a good choice, but Fnatic were
Phoenix's turn
very
to bat.
obviously prepared for that one. Got a lot of single target stuns, Venge, Lion, Batrider, and now Slark is going to be a pretty good answer to that. Even if it was Beastmaster or Batrider, note that
10
Fnatic left
seconds
both of
remaining.
those out in the pool. If either one of those is picked up as the offlaner, Slark is
5
a very good
seconds
response.
remaining.
Slug's really good against Batrider.
Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
No, our bans, mid heroes.
Fnatic's
I like
turn to
that ban. I was thinking about Puck as just a good setup hero at the point. When you've got two, I wouldn't say two static laning. Darkseer is pretty static, but Slark can actually roam around relatively early.
10
Better
seconds
for
remaining.
Static if they have
You were
kind
talking
of a
about
tempo setting
the
here.
Darkseer
5
and Slark
seconds
combo
remaining.
that last game when they Darkseer Ember Spin, Darkseer Slark combo last game, right?
Reserve time.
Fnatic has it right now, and Spectre is like really bad against Darkseer in the laning phase. Last game they were only able to lane that really well because they had an Oracle. And
Right.
Darkseer is gonna bring a lot of attention to support Vengeful Spirit and Lion to stay on the top lane. Or else Darkseer is gonna get a lot from the laning phase. Earth Spirit is gonna make a hell for the mid
Phoenix's
lane for
turn
the
to pick.
whatever hero that MVP Phoenix sends mid right now. And MVP Phoenix has to pick their mid hero first, and Fnatic is going to be able to counter that as well. So this mid matchup is going to be really unfavorable for MVP Phoenix.
VP, the OD is still in the pool, as is the Zeus.
But OD is actually just banned
10
down.
seconds remaining.
They banned it
Oh,
themselves.
is it? Oh, you're right. You're right.
5 seconds remaining.
I would be pretty scared if it was Zeus though
Fnatic's
against
turn
the
to pick.
again the Earth Spirit, but
They just picked Venomancer. This is just like, oh, F this thing. Like, I'm just gonna put some Venomancer ward at the mid, so like, can't get ganked. And Venomancer is actually really good in a way against Earth Spirit, I think. Like, let's say Earth Spirit goes in and dives a Venomancer, he just uses the Gale and like he's gonna have a warder on and just one
10
TP
seconds remaining.
support is gonna make things disastrous. And at the same time, in the later on the
5
game, he's
seconds
just gonna push the
remaining.
lane, and then whenever they try to kill the Venomancer, he's gonna use the ulti, and Spectre can
Reserve
hunt
time.
after and clean it up. So that's actually a smart pickup, I think. And MP's gonna play that. There's no way Q's gonna play Venomancer.
The Slark Death Pack gets rid of the Q, but it doesn't get rid of the ult of Venomancer, right?
That's true.
So, I guess it's a pretty good response. I don't know.
Yeah, also in a way it gives visions around, so Slark cannot like freely move around, and like his blink's gonna get cancelled, and he's gonna get vision, so he doesn't get regeneration like all the time and stuff like that. So I think Venomancer is actually a really smart pickup. MP actually like really likes this hero, so.
Alchemist.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. The Alchemist, though, Fnatic seeing, are they just trying to outgreed MVP Phoenix at this point? They say, okay, if you're just gonna run essentially a single core Spectre and just try and survive the early inning phase, we'll just go late.
It's like Venomancer is saying, I'm just gonna turtle mid, not gonna try to win the mid laning phase, and then Fnatic is like, okay, if you're gonna turtle mid, we're just gonna outgreed you with the Alchemist. Really smart bans as well, pick as well. So
okay, well I don't know about you, but I'm kind of leaning with Fnatic.
Well, I think
like
Fnatic's draft is really good too, yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
In fact, that's 2 games in a row that I felt like Fnatic won the drafting
5
war.
seconds remaining.
I guess we'll find out together whether or not Fnatic is able to provide the same kind of execution. Game number 1. Early TP's out once
Prepare
again.
for battle.
Time we saw actually Netsby as the Spectre. Time, Ubu rotated into mid lane, and he will be able to see that ward placed by DJ. So that actually worked out perfect for MVP Phoenix. They don't have counter wards just yet because they wouldn't.
I think they kind of want to fight a level 1 right now. I played a lot of Alchemist, and then if Alchemist doesn't get if he doesn't get the bounty rune at their first, the laning phase gets actually really tough.
Can they actually fight against the Darkseer combo? I don't know. I feel like if Fnatic just 5-man
30 seconds
with
to battle.
double Ion Shell, I don't think MVP Phoenix.
Yeah, Witch Doctor is actually pretty strong. So is their Spirit. I guess not. But they might actually lose 2 runes because of this movement. They're staying at bot, and then they're trying to go top.
They're really going to need to collide on this bottom lane if they hope to be able to save the bounty rune, because Fnatic are going for it at the top lane right now. Qo going to take the damage, try and dagger out and take the bounty rune. He will be able to away from that one. It does give the first blood over to Ohio, but honestly, I'm not sure if that's the worst trade in the world.
I actually think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it too, to deny it from the Alchemist, just because it's so absurd, that first bounty rune.
Like, Ohio getting the kill, like, if it was anyone else getting the kill, it would have been okay, but Ohio got it. It's gonna put so much pressure in their safe lane. They have First Spirit and Darkseer dual laning this, and Q is gonna suffer so much from this.
This is already a tough matchup for Spectre. I honestly don't believe that these supports can really do much about this. I think they just need to smoke on the mid. It's almost like one of those situations where you're just like, okay, sorry Spectre, but we gotta, you're in a losing lane. You might as well make sure that mid wins. stun. Actually does land on Ohio. They're going to be able to get some decent damage onto him with the dagger coming out as well. Oh no, the
Oh,
dagger
they
missed.
misses. Oh, they hit level 2.
Oh god, QO! He's actually maybe gonna die here. Whoa! Gets into the trees. DJ doesn't quite get him. The Surge is gonna run out. Now DJ's actually gonna end up going down. Okay.
Oh, that's really
Lane.
lucky.
Yeah, barely salvaged,
Being
I think.
salvaged.
Can he actually kill? Yeah, he's got enough for an impale. Got Ohio as well.
Or
Off the
doesn't have
fairy
mana.
fire. Maybe that's enough.
Mana?
Oh, the kick! Double kick! Hits on both. DJ saves and might even be able to kill Febby. This right click isn't going to be enough, but if he gets
Febby has
another
boots.
one... Oh, Febby boots! Enough. Alright, this top lane has gone a little crazy.
Oh, they need to ferry out a lot more regions to their safe lane. Nice cancel, canceling the clarity. I really want to see the lane. I think Alchemist doesn't win this lane, but like Alchemist doesn't win any lane. He's gonna just get a lot of experience and
he's off to a good start. He didn't get the first bounty rune, but get the second one. So you could see, you're talking about they needed the regen at top lane, but MP had taken in so much damage from the acid. Needed the regen as well. Oh, they're just kind of getting starved out right now. DJ, I like this. Mid one's baiting MP, burn deeper into the lane. They might just be able to kill him.
just gonna kick him into the tower and then maybe roll on him.
Yeah, they've got the unstable concoction. They're going to be able to stun him up. MP gets hit by that one. He managed to get off the slow, though, and that'll allow him to escape. Your plan, March, was perfect. If he had done that, kicked him, and then got the unstable concoction underneath tower, guaranteed kill. Got the case here. Ohio is going to be gone on here once again, and they've got the triple disables to make sure that Ohio does end up dying.
MP is pretty soft break though.
Yeah. You don't see that too often. It's suiciding, but MP feels like it's more efficient that way.
But I think if Phoenix is doing right thing, open like what they have drafted, they're like first securing their safe lane, and then when Spectre hits 6, I think they're gonna gank mid and make something happen.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the Batrider at all, but Batrider is actually doing pretty okay. He's level 4, whereas Darkseer is level 4 as well, but he had a Earth Spirit helping him, so Darkseer is Batrider is gonna be also the key player for the team B side.
Sets up the Venomancer for success. Really allows the Spectre to be able to get some kills. He really is the playmaker for MP.
Usually Alchemist doesn't like want to stay in the lane. Like when Alchemist, like after he gets certain amount of level, he wants to just jungle this like faster for him to get levels. Does that like Venomancer is just gonna pressure the lane and take the tower down. So you know, in that way, I think Venomancer can be also pretty good against Alchemist.
They haven't had really any opportunity to be able to stack for him either, it looks like. Medium camp stacked once, but Venomancer now has the line of wards. No one's really going to be able to cross. Two supports still sticking it out at the top lane, knowing they can't abandon QO against this combination. As you can see, it's just too strong. They managed to get the vacuum. Double stunned by Febby. Will save QO's life. He still had 8 magic stick charges as well. It's okay. But it's going to be forced out of lane, or they still don't have an upgraded courier where they desperately need it. They can't afford to keep having regen funneled to mid only. Bottom lane ends up going down though. The Batrider is doing alright in CS, but looks like he was unable to get the kill on 343.
Oh, the stun? He's gonna stun himself.
Oh, that's decent setup. DJ's still going to come in. He's got the Ion Shell still on him, in fact, and MP isn't able to get away from this one. The bottle is going to go through the Ion Shell, manage to get the turnaround slow down onto DJ. It looks like they'll kill him. So a rotation from the Earth Spirit ends up Turning out to a rotation from Barret coming out top, and be still suffering when it comes to some of their laning picks.
I think MP is doing really well though, right?
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, he's
is under
31 and
attack.
6, Alchemist 32 and 1. Biggest thing is he survived through 2 different rotations from that Earth Spirit. Be important. Wrap around here, they've caught Ohio. 1 stun, 2 stun.
Finds me.
Duo cleans up the kill.
Cannot endure.
Oh, look at Batrider. He has like 1400 gold right now. He's gonna have like 8-minute blink deck. 9-minute.
He's a farming machine. I wonder if some of those creeps were hard camp creeps. Because he has inordinate out of the farm, I think.
From what I
That-
see, there's
the
a like
LCS.
cut down here. I think he stacked for himself and maybe like I wasn't really paying attention because there was so much action going on
Is under attack.
everywhere else. But
Radiant's
yeah,
middle
we're
tower is under attack.
got a lot of gold right now.
You're gonna need that blink dagger up soon as Fnatic gonna get aggressive one more time. They know they're feeding the Spectre a little bit too much. They're putting pressure on him and stopping some of his CS, but they've given him 1 kill and 2 assists, so they need to be able to get a successful gank on him now before he gets his level 6 and is able to make a rotation. Unfortunately, that combination just was not enough. Duo's gonna TP back, low on mana, low on health, and he has his ultimate ready to go anyway.
Is under attack.
So
Dubu's
if
move
perhaps mid, yeah, Dubu can get a rotation, get a stun on mid one, they might be able to kill him.
Oh, but mid one going for the rune right now.
Radiant's middle tower
Fortunate
is
timing.
under attack.
That's not gonna work.
Dire's
Now
bottom
he's gonna
tower
have
is
Chemical
under
Rage
attack.
and a Haste Rune. I don't think there's any way they can kill him. Top lane, they're gonna go for a dive here. Bevy, that's where Kiwo's gonna pop his ultimate. And immediately try and chase down 343. The Impale lands. Looks like maybe a trade-off. No, Bevy's actually quite healthy.
He's got a
343.
limited charge too.
Tower is under attack.
Oh,
MP's
MP's going
coming
around.
across. Ohio, though, is the only one he can really catch here, and he already got the surge off,
Radiant's
so
middle tower is under attack.
no such luck.
Dire's bottom
Duo
tower
throws
is
down an
under
ultimate,
attack.
doesn't get anything there. Duo's pressuring mid the meantime, but it's not the same as the Venomancer.
Oh, they really had to get something out of the Spectre Haunt. Right now, I want to see. Oh, even the Spark has more net worth than like 1.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They pushed the bottom tower as well. But I think Batrider is close to blink. They're gold all the way. Approximately.
Once he does, you probably smoke gank the Slark, right? Because he's gotten so much free farm. You get Batrider, Lion, Vengeful Spirit, you can just combo your stuns.
Or he can go for anyone, but Slark picked up the Blink Dagger himself and he's making a rotation. He didn't even buy a Partridge, he just went straight Blink Dagger. Like, I want the kills.
Fnatic with another smoke. Full wrap around inside the jungle. I think they're hoping to be able to catch the Batrider
Radiant's middle
before he
tower
got his
is under
blink.
attack.
No such luck, so they rotate onto mid where they will catch MP and successfully bring him down. Should be able to.
Oh,
MP?
the helm of
Don't tell me.
Marvel.
Oh my god. No, he's not going to escape.
Oh, that was
He's
so
here. He's
close.
got his level 6. Misses the impale. Mid one. Pops his chemical rage. They're going to jump in now with a blink dagger and go for DJ. They finger a death him down. While Febby hit by the pounce, but Slark wasn't feeling healthy enough to be able to pursue that one. Top lane, QO barely gets away from Ohio.
Dire's top
TP
tower
back to
is under
base.
attack.
They really needed that
Dire's
Spectre in the fight, but it looks like that engagement at top cost him the bit of mana he had.
I think Venomancer needs ulti now.
Yeah, it's getting about that time. Not sure if extra levels in Poison Sting are really worth it when, especially since MP's felt so much pressure at mid anyway. Earth Spirit, now full on team fight happening in the mid lane.
I think like he's
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
P starts pressuring the mid lane again. QO is getting suffocated by this continual ion shell spam. They're still going to go for an engagement with the Lion rotating across, but a good defensive ward here. Laid out by 343. Did get spotted though by this other
Radiant's
ward.
middle tower is under attack.
Smoke rotation with the Blink Dagger ready to go on the Bat Rider. This looks like a real bad engagement for Fnatic. MVP Phoenix. See how many hero kills they can pick up. Starting onto Ohio, they're going to control him as best as possible, trying to prevent the vacuum. But Perez is actually taking a lot of damage from the Surge Spirit, and he will end up going down with the help of the Death Ward. They get 2 on the side of MVP Phoenix, but losing the Bat Rider and not being able to pick up the Earth Spirit as well, that felt like, again, just a bit of missed execution. MVP. P, meanwhile, oh, the stun comes out. Net, they're turning around. They're going to be able to kill Net. That's a very big kill.
Radiant's middle tower.
They died the mid tower. But like the thing is, whenever there's alchemists in the game, like the network is like so inflated all the time. Like each kills give you so much gold. So like you can't say like 1-to-1 trade between Fnatic and are equal. Like any death from the Fnatic side is like worth 1.5 to the MVP's death.
True. Particularly on these high net worth heroes like Slark and Alchemist. Losing some of that big net worth, Bevy's going to be able to blow up DJ. Nice pick off there. Bevy's on a dominating screen. He's going to be able to have his Blink Dagger soon if he doesn't die, but he will. Ned's here, going to be able to jump, but maybe MVP Phoenix can still win this fight with the vacuum wall combination. This is looking a little risky. 343 is going to end up going down to Forev, who's going to try and get himself into the trees, dodges the pounce, and now turns himself around, but he still ends up going down to the Blink Dagger that Net picked up. Ubu's going to rotate across with MP here. Looks like they're going to be able to catch Ohio. Pick off there. Net's just going to bide his time, waiting for his initiation. Jumps onto MP as his target, but misses his pounce. The silence is laid onto MP, but this is still looks like DJ going to go down to QO. QO dropping lower and lower to Net. Goes into the trees, gets a dagger out. DJ does end up going down. Net's just trying to clean up as many heroes as possible, but gets hit by the slow from MP. He may not be able to get one of these. The stun goes out, pounces over to the cliff, but QO quickly follows him down with the Haunt. Will be able to get the last couple of right clicks for a double kill dominating spree, and now 343 is trapped inside the river area. Dubu sitting on the side. Maledict plus Death Ward. QO didn't expect that one. He's going to TP back to base where he should be fine. Febby, meanwhile, does land the stun with the creeps and the minus armor. Doctor will end up falling as Febby picks up yet another kill, speeding up that Blink Dagger even further.
Meanwhile, Alchemist finishes Radiance and the real game begins.
Do you think this is the full Radiance Manta Octarine build, the Alchemist?
Yeah, I think so. Like, if not, he'll go usually for Armlet and going for the Shadow Blade or whatever. But this is popular build in Eastern scene where people go Radiance into boost of travel target meta style. But like, I don't think that's the end of the day for MVP Phoenix. Vector is pretty good against pretty good like late game hero, and they got Lion to deal with all the meta style illusion or whatsoever from the Alchemist. So
right.
Big
leg down, Ohio. Oh, he vacuums at just the right time, but he's still not able to escape. Still pulls him back in. And is going to be able to counter this one. Looks like he'll catch Dubu, who's making his way through the Ancients, but DJ's on the other side. Dubu getting sandwiched. Not going to make it out. And he's going to go for the quick pick off, though. He's got the Impale. One right click. Hex, another one, and Febby gets it.
Well, that kill gave him like 500 gold because of the inflated gold from the Alchemist?
Yeah. That is huge.
Febby's gonna hit fast level 11 as well. Level 11 timing is so important for Lion, so like the finger cooldown isn't like more than 2 minutes anymore.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
P. Now that the mid tower is no longer there, he's going to start pressuring the off lane towers of Radiant.
Because Alchemist like doesn't usually go for the BKB. Like later on, like you Veil, use OT and Lion Fingers. Like, I want to see
Radiant's
that.
top tower is under attack. Radiant structures
That is
are
actually
fortified.
gonna be pretty insane. The 1025 damage at level 3 with Finger of Death, and then Veil of Discord, 25% onto that.
Oh, Q dice.
And bottom, yeah, QO got rotated on by the Earth Spirit. That's dead though. Counter kill, and as you kind of alluded to earlier, the 1-for-1 exchange is not always favorable. That being said, it was a dominating streak. So it looks like the individual kill bounty was favorable that time for Fnatic, but that's only because of the kill.
Oh, Alchemist has 10k net worth when like the second highest net worth in the game is only 7k, around 7k.
Pretty rough. They really need a gank on him now, but MVP Phoenix have been dealing with the Lark and the supporting cast of Fnatic.
Alchemist is almost done on the Dark Seal as well, so. But actually, like Alchemist being like 11k net worth is like it's a lot of gold, but like Alchemist like doesn't use his gold to full potential somewhat. More scary part is like when he gives axe to like his teammates on the Dark Seer or like Witch Doctor.
Earth Spirit as well. Target for an Axe.
Game's not over for MVP.
Jumps in. P has his ultimate, and they don't have Pawn just yet, so unfortunately they're not going to be able to track down the Slark right now. Looks like MP will end up going to him. Vacuum makes sure he does end up dying. Dubu has to go for a TP out, but a kick from the Earth Spirit puts a stop to that one. Hex isn't going to be able to save Dubu as he'll take out from the Maledict no matter what. And looks like that Radiant Courier did end up getting picked off.
He had a lot of gold in it.
It's back to this ward, I think. Double
really?
wards.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's the mech. Lost for the next 3 minutes. Oh, there's a big pickup. Finally, the Haunt is online, and they're going to be able to kill mid one.
Q needs to get the kill.
Gonna try and build into a Radiance of his own.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Like Fnatic is pretty fragile to Radiance as well. They don't really have that much 10k hero, so Radiance mean a lot. Like for MVP side, they need to make a non-stop like off right now. They need to get gems soon, and they need to start like heroes. Lions picked up the point booster already. It's for point booster and King of Hells.
Sorry, on who?
Oh, Lion's going. I thought Lion was going for the Everlance, but he has point booster instead of the what do you call energy booster. Maybe he wanted to go for Axe and then just change his mind and is going back for the Everlance.
Yeah, Ether Lens is, I think, way too valuable on Lion. Increasing the Earth Spike range.
X range as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I know a lot of some people like prioritize getting the Ether Lens before the Blink as well.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They might get middle king. 1 second on the cooldown.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Full Rage. Still full up, but they've got the lasso. They've got enough heroes to be able to overwhelm the Alchemist if they could get them all together. Don't actually jump though.
They were expecting like there were people around, but they actually won. The hunt was cooled down as well.
Ancients. They almost got the Ags on MP, and that is definitely another one of those big games. Veil Discord already up, the damaging.
Yeah.
Really threatening.
But he actually needs level 16 as well. Level 12, level 11, Elemental ulti is not that actually strong. It is very strong, but level 16 reduces the cooldown so he can use it all the time.
All they need is the combination, right? Get a good Venomancer ultimate, level 3 with Veil Discord. And then they get the Radiance on QO. They wait like seconds, throw out the Spectre ults, and you could kill everyone who's been hit by that Venom ult.
Yep. They're trying to go on Q.
Oh no! Blows himself up. This is actually maybe a good opportunity for them to pick Ohio. Unfortunately, Dagger's already been used, but QO is going to put the Haunt to good use here. Oh, good vacuum, but it's still not enough space for Ohio to be able to make an escape. And actually give QO the money he needed for Relic.
Well, meanwhile, Mantissa is complete for mid one, but he's overstaying his welcome right now. He can get picked up.
Rev just in range there for a good lasso. Pulling him back, the Chemical Rage is almost done for as well, but it doesn't even matter. Hero left solo, and they kill the Earth Spirit mid. Bebby pulls it out once again. Finger of Death.
Wow, Bebby's
It's a quick pick off.
Really good this game. He's 8-2 and 6 with Lion right now.
Not gonna lie, Bebby, I remember seeing him in NA Dota and stuff like that, but his even like the last 6, I would say he's improved a lot. I spent a lot of time watching his Bounty Hunter play. Bebby just seems to know timings like that really well. He does have the ultimate here. He's going to be able to drop it, catches 2 in the process. And now the real fight is going to occur in about 2 or 3 seconds. Fortunately, they don't have the Haunt. It doesn't look like they have the heroes to be able to catch anybody here. MP is going to have his TP canceled. Bebby is not able to do anything about this. So unfortunately, that's a Venomancer ultimate that really just goes to waste.
But if you see the Witch Doctor, even with the level 4 Voodoo Restoration, and he had it on the whole time, like he drops to like 0 HP, so if the Haunt was on, like he can melt everyone. Talking about Bebby,
they went for the that's weird. QL went for the recipe rather than the relic.
I think he was
still
expecting himself to die at the top when he falls, so he just fought it, I think.
Yeah. That now runs into a fresh Radiance from QO. QO's gotta be careful still. There's still 4 heroes from Fnatic able to collide on him. Dubu trying to make the great escape into the trees. TP out? No, actually goes for the stun onto net. Greedy, but he still managed to get him thanks to the help of Bebby. Now they have Rev coming in as well. Spectre, unfortunately not there as he died earlier in the fight. So this means MVP Phoenix don't really have the heroes to be able to jump in and capitalize on the initiation from Rev. Pick off on Slark was nice, but the added initiation from the rest of MVP Phoenix was a tad unnecessary.
I think if MVP Phoenix moves around and then like goes for Roche or something and then play objective wise, head on fight 5v5, as long as they press their stealth, I don't think MVP Phoenix can lose the game right now. Lose the team fight, I meant.
Yeah, they just need to actually get into a good team fight. Fnatic managed to like force some of these awkward. I feel like MVP Phoenix just haven't been on the same game plan. Like the Venomancer ultimate, like the last 2 or 3 have gone down without QO's Haunt ready to go. And you know, that was okay the first couple of times, but they can't afford to let that happen again. Now that they have the completed Radiance, like they have such a big power spike now on their side, they have to actually get a full 5-man engagement ready to go, and it looks like with this smoke they're going to look for it.
Because they have Vengeful Spirit as well, like they can probably take down the Roche fast enough as well. But they're gonna go for the bottom tower, there's smoke there, and then they're hopefully gonna find they put the ward down, they're finding combat.
Well, it's the target, he's got the Haunt, will be able to dodge most of the damage. DJ just couldn't get the silence in time. Haunts himself to the side. Mid-1 is now here, MP gets off the ultimate on 2 of them. 3-4-3 dishing out a lot of damage with that death ward before he ends up going down, but it's not going to be enough to deter MVP Phoenix from going in deeper. Mid-1 managed to get on that Chemical Rage, which is offsetting all the damage from the Venomancer, but it looks like he's going to explode himself now. They'll collide easily, taking him out. A swap on MP may just save his life. Net, he's got the Dark Pack to be able to finish him off.
Oh,
Net
he has
is
no mana.
left with no mana, though. QO's coming in with the long-range dagger to be able to slow down Net. Looks like they've got this kill in the bag. No escape whatsoever for the Slark, and it only cost them a very low Venomancer kill.
I
Or
think
4.
this is the fattest Lion that I have ever seen in my life at this timing. 11 kills and 3 deaths.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Maybe he's
is
just
under
playing like a
attack.
god.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now they're going to be able to take Roshan as well as the tier 1 tower, looks like. They'll be sticking around to make sure that goes down.
That Soleil actually does a lot of damage to the Roche as well. But
Oh yeah.
someone else needs to tank for Cure right now.
Funny, that was actually a pretty sizable upgrade for Spectre when they changed that. Did deal damage to Siege Wagons and Roshan and neutrals even, in general. All of a sudden Spectre becomes, he went from like being a terrible Roshan hero to, no, not so bad.
Alright, I think he actually does it really fast with the 5 bonus damage.
Yeah.
Because the patch have Roshan having more armor as well, so everyone else does less damage to Rosh.
Invisibility.
Now, Gem on Vengeful Spirit as well, they kind of feel that they are stronger on the map. They can be wherever they want, so they pick up the gem and they move around, clearing the map and back control right now. Does Lion have a axe already? Oh no, never mind. He's 700 gold away right now.
In top lane, waiting for it. Got the smoke. Fortunately, MP did back out at the right time, but even then, they have to blow up MP without the silence going down. Q actually reveals some of these heroes haunting around, trying to cause some chaos while MP makes his initiation. Throws down the ultimate, doesn't really land on anything, I don't think. 3-4-3 on the side with a beautiful death where the flame break finally stops that one, but it looks like it's too late, and MP and QO both gonna end up dying. MP barely survives actually, while we have QO coming back with life number 2. 3-4-3 stuck on the cliff is gonna be dying to the Bat Rider, looks like, while QO chases down some of these supports. Ned is going to do the same exact thing. MP managed to blink himself away, but Bevy's not going to be as lucky. He turns around, Force Staff, managed to get off an impale, then kiting around Ned. He gets a Dark Pack, Bevy just styling on this Slark. Meanwhile, mid one battling it up against QO and Fereb, but doesn't win that engagement. And Fereb no longer having the flame break, can't stop the last TP out, but it looked like a really questionable fight there for MVP Phoenix, but they just ended up out-executing, especially Febby. Febby and MP with their 2 Blink Daggers managing to stay ahead and kite the Slark was a critical part of that engagement.
Oh, that Force Staff. I was kind of questioning the Force Staff picked up from Dubu. Like, I was like, wouldn't the what do you call the Negative Medallion been better or something like that?
Yeah,
but
the Solar Crest.
Yeah, Solar Crest, but definitely Force Staff is paying off right there. Meanwhile, Lion has Aghanim Scepter. He just needs a little 16 and then he's gonna be zapping like every 20 seconds.
I need to see one of those stats, like how many Ags are picked up on Lion, because I'm sure it's not too many.
I'm sure there's better item than Aghanim Scepter or Lion.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I know Febby likes this item, so
yeah. And with the way that Febby's like solo making plays.
Well, actually, like that item, Aghanim, like it's not all about the upgrade. The item gives you a lot of HP as well, so I think it's not a bad item.
And one's gonna run into the rotation here from MVP Phoenix, but there is DJ with the response as well as backing still though. MP got off a great ultimate. So much damage, but oh man, they blow up the Alchemist as well as hitting the Witch Doctor. DJ's also gonna go down, blocked out by QO, who's gonna look for the extra kill on Ohio, knowing he's got no HP left, but unfortunately, they were not able to catch him with the Radiance Burn. And Ohio ends up surviving still though, 3 kills for a Vengeful Spirit. MVP Phoenix, as you said, they came online with those the Radiance and the upgrade on the Venomancer. There seems to be no way that MVP Phoenix can fight.
Oh, that looks so cool when Febby fingered Alchemist. He had a Lotus Orb one, and then he returned the finger as well, and then very cool.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Febby almost died to his own finger, right?
No, but like he had Agnes that's like really high HP. So it only took down his 40% of his HP, but
Oh, okay.
I played this game for like 10 years, but since Lotus Orb being new item and a lot of stuff, I've never seen the difference.
Now they've got a Veil of Discord on DJ. He's gotten a lot of damage from his magnetizes, but unfortunately Earth Spirit, especially with some of the nerfs that he received ever since he first came out, is the same kind of damage dealer he once was. That Veil of Discord's definitely going to help out.
Even though like Fnatic is like losing all around the map, like if they actually just want to play the split push game and start playing the split push game and let Alchemist feed the Agnesceptor to all his teammates, they can still take it late right now.
Yeah.
They are like, oh, we're not that weak yet, we can fight and stuff like that, but this is what is losing them the game. They gotta like really learn that they can't do this right now.
TP's back to base. QO feeling comfortable now that he's just chased away the carry, but he doesn't realize that Fnatic are going to make a full rotation across. Unstable Concoction leading things off, comboing up the stun with a silence, and QO instantly dies. Witch Doctor does get picked by MVP Phoenix in the mid lane, but these are exactly the kind of rotations Fnatic got to start prioritizing. No longer going for those 5-man engagements, MVP Phoenix, but focusing on pick-offs and, as you said, split pushing.
What have we here?
Oh, this is not the greatest game for Nat. He was like really impressive on the last game, but he's got 7 deaths to his name right now, and Clark doesn't benefit at all from the Agnesceptor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He needs to find his own farm.
Structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alchemist is getting close to his full 6 slot.
Dire's top tower has
Do you play
fallen.
Alchemist?
I used to a little bit, but not since the what I like to call the Naga Siren build on Alchemist.
Dire's
Oh,
top
okay.
tower is under
Because,
I mean, this is basically a Naga Siren, right? I mean, Manta, Octarine, this is what it is.
Well, Alchemist used to be my most played hero after
Yeah.
the before he got nerfed, the level 1 bounty rune and stuff like that. But for his 6 slot items, like I really like the blade mails a lot of times, and especially this game, if he gets blade mail and then like Venomancer uses OT and stuff like that, Venomancer is kill and stuff.
Yeah, nope, that Lotus Orb bounced back, but
Radiant's bottom tower
Just gem
doing
too.
all right in HP. Oh, did they notice it? They're rotating up the top lane. QO has managed to already take out the Witch Doctor. Will be able to get into the trees. MP jumps in, gets a big poison off. Net is going to try and TP back. That's a pretty smart play, as the Spectre will end up dying, it looks like, but good stun with the Impale is going to stop that TP. Swap on mid one, make sure that they keep him in range as well. And yeah, it cost them their Spectre, but well worth it looks like. Forev is going to... No, he actually has BKB still. Blocks DJ. Unable to make an escape now. Slows him down.
Blocked him twice.
Roll time and time again, but Forev stays very stubbornly in front of him.
They don't... Oh, they actually know that there's a... Maybe? Maybe? You see the gem?
I guess he's saving it for...
Oh,
Dubu.
he's just letting
Yeah.
Dubu pick it up. TP's more worse than the gem. You pick it up.
I guess that was pretty smart. I mean, if Fnatic were paying
Radiant's
attention, they
middle
could have
tower
saved the
is
gem
under
with the
attack.
courier, but I think MVP just prioritized getting to that top fight as fast as possible.
Oh, Feb gonna go for Oktar and Core, unless it's a Scotty. I've never seen that before. This is gonna be the fattest lion.
Radiant's middle tower is
You
under
go
attack.
down to 9 seconds on Hex. Oh, the Finger of Death blows up the Witch Doctor. They get the vacuum back, but again, Bebby, always healthy enough that even when they are making good Lotus Orb plays, it doesn't really matter.
He's not the squishy lion. He's
Yeah.
he has like
Has fallen.
Agnesceptor and a point booster. He's like really tanky.
Looks like Ohio ended up dying to that poison, and the TP out from MP was successful. Oh, 9-second cooldown on Hex. I think actually when you get Octarine, you can combo. That's 2.6 seconds. They'll get up to 6.6 seconds of stun. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough to get another Hex out, but it's pretty close. They get if
It
they
is.
get like one magic missile, and then they can get a whole nother round of disables from the lane. Just perma-stun somebody.
Q is stuck. The Roshan is up right now. I think this should be the 3 ages for VP Phoenix. If Fnatic comes to contest, they're just gonna lose straight on the team fight.
Fnatic, meanwhile, are doing nothing but split pushing it.
Venomancer
Actually,
is almost got a turn core as well. He's gonna heal him so much during the team fight.
Yeah. I really like your blade mail idea for Alchemist.
I'll take that.
Like with the Octarian core and blade mail, you can almost permanently use it, and like no one can really hit you.
Looks like Ned's trying to pick up a BKB because he's having so many issues with that Venomancer ult, but it's only going to work for the first couple of BKB usages ever since they changed it so it stays on you. Mid one, gonna be caught here. DJ managed to actually stop the Lasso from coming in the vacuum.
Oh.
Really good one, but amazing! Finger of Death comes out and deals about half damage to all Fnatic's heroes. They're dropping lower and lower as QO's right in the midst of things, taking them down with the poison and everything else. Fnatic are just slowly but surely dying here. Ned's going to be able to get off his ultimate, but they're just going to try and surround and make sure he doesn't manage to get a pounce anywhere. Exits him up and so easily taken down by the Manta from QO. Triple kill for him. A wipe for MVP Phoenix, and they'll march down the mid lane to go for a lane of Rax.
Oh, that damage from like Venomancer ulti and then like Spectre ulti and Finger of Death. So he's like, oh, maybe just clearing the waves with Finger of Death as well. This is why he's so fun for him to play right now.
Yeah. It's like there was, it was like there's a timer every single time, especially since they were brought low by the Finger of Death. Once MP hits that ultimate, it's like, okay, you've got like 5 seconds for Fnatic to deal whatever damage you can before you tick out between poison and radiance and just general right clicks and such. Fnatic just can't deal damage back out fast enough. Because of that, they're left with what could be one last fight. MP's already got his ult back up, and they have the Aegis on QO, so I think MVP Phoenix are still good to fight here.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mid one, leading the way. Actually, QO managed to dodge that unstable concoction. Oh, takes out the Witch Doctor. Pretty important kill. They managed to get the swap. QO will run right back in, not really caring because he has the Aegis. Debbie, he's here. Hits a Hex, goes for the impale, managed to stall up Ned a little bit. He's got another Finger Death in 5 more seconds. If he can survive long enough to be able to get that one up, he's in a good position to be able to blow up mid one. Holding off though, mid one still ends up going down. Ned now reveals himself after the ultimate. Bebby takes his shot. Cleans up the rest of Fnatic. They've only got Ohio and DJ left.
Well, Febby played it
just
really
solo
well
zoning
in
him
the
out.
team fight. Febby made sure that Alchemist doesn't get the stun off. He like chain stun, like when he was using his unstable concoction, like Lion like timed it perfectly, so like was stunned for like 5 seconds or 7 seconds straight, including stunning himself.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Febby has
One layer cracks down. They don't have the greatest pushers. Brett looks like he's going to be picked off at this Malady combination as he doesn't have the BKB, but still the Finger of Death also catches DJ as well as the Witch Doctor, which will allow QO to run him down. And surely that's got to be Fnatic thinking about a GG call. They still have the tier 2 up the top lane, so Megas is not quite possible for MVP Phoenix, but I think they've shown that MVP Phoenix just cannot be beaten in these team fights. So Fnatic call it, and we are going to a game number 3.
Sick Lion play.
That definitely made the game for MVP. Ebby's play was standing.
17.6 fantasy points as well.
Damn. And well worth it. It looks like there's only been 4 Aghanims pickups in the last 184 games